I'm expelling the excess lead.
Hey guys, it's that time again for Hollywood to go making stuff off the only thing bigger than movies, video games. And this one is about Borderlands. Oh boy, a first-person shooter made over 10 years ago. Now why would they be realizing this now? Well, they spent 9 years goofing around, but they first approved this before it was finally finished. Now that it is here, about that, the result is a space-time warping snooze-fest-ridden, box office bomb filled with insufferable characters, a plot straight out of a mockbuster. So let's dive into this monstrosity. Sometime after Elon Musk gets his Death Trap Planet vacation project off the ground, this female John Wick named Lilith, played by a disgustingly miscast Cate Blanchett, is hired by this interplanetary jerk named Atlas to track down his bratty daughter, Tiny Tina. Lilith embarks on her quest with a robot named Claptrap, who is voiced by Jack Black and I swear is the most annoying character in cinema since Jar Jar Binks. Anyway, Lilith finds Tina, but decides not to bring her to Atlas because she doesn't want to go to Atlas. So, Lilith goes to these dorks Roland and Krieg for help, but are attacked by Atlas's henchmen. It turns out Tina is not a real girl, she was genetically engineered to be an Iridian. Don't ask what that is. And she's the only one who can open this vault thing, so for some reason the main characters decide to bring her to the vault before Atlas can. They contact this old lady Tanis for a map, but Atlas gives Lilith a phone call on some drone, which causes the Tina and the whole gang to think Lilith has betrayed them, so they throw a grenade at her. But she's perfectly fine. The team without Lilith are ambushed by Atlas henchmen, and Tina is forced to open the vault because she's an Iridian, but it won't work. But Lilith arrives and decides to open it cause she's an Iridian too, and it works this time for some reason. The unliving inside the vault was a really freaky monster which eats Atlas. Now everyone is happy and this bullcrap movie can end.
Thank you, Lord.
Where do I start? This plot's just horrible. Let's start with the reason the story kicks off. Lilith bailing on her client simply because Tina doesn't want to go. It just doesn't make any sense. It's the dumbest thing a bounty hunter could do. Would Lockdown stop chasing Optimus because his client stole Optimus tax funds? For some friggin' reason Tina can't open the vault after the move wasted over an hour rubbing in our faces that she's the only one who could do it. Is this reason she can't open it because she's engineered? We don't know. And we never will. Getting Tina to unlock some stupid safe shouldn't be a priority. If the objective is to keep Tina safe from Atlas, shouldn't they be trying to smuggle her on an airplane to Timbuktu? It's not that freaking hard. But that's the thing with movies like this, isn't it? Sigh. Okay then. I don't know what the producers were thinking when they cast an old lady as the 22-year-old bounty hunter. Maybe by the time they were done writing the crappy script, all the planned actors were either too old or dead. This is honestly the only logical explanation in my opinion, or they just have really bad creativity. I've seen that with another franchise. As for the characters, I don't care about them. They have no dynamic or real chemistry together, as if they're just there to be there. Tina is a complete juvenile douchebag. She's just impulsive, sassy, and petty as heck.
Put the window up.
I don't want to! Pull the window up!
Roll it up. It's pee.
It's in my mouth!
Ah, boo-hoo. Maybe Yoa should have rolled up the freaking window. Considering the rest of the casting in this movie, at least Tina acts like a child, so I'll give him that. But friends, the roasting is far from over. Claptrap is just the worst. He's only there as we can have at least one main character completely CGI. He just never shuts up. Ever. The most useful thing he does is handle most of the film's obnoxious humor. Roland and Krieg are only tools to move the plot forward, while Lilith just feels boring and a totally wasted character if you ask me. The action scenes weren't half bad, not half good either. They felt incomplete. Characters could be surrounded by bleak circumstances and perfectly fine in the next scene. It's understood it was supposed to be a rated R movie like the games, but I guess they thought kids would like seeing something like this.
God, I hate this planet.
You and me both, sister. Pandora is so cartoonish looking. You couldn't tell Borderlands was PG-13 if it weren't for the occasional cursing and action scenes. It's unanimous that they were trying to copy a Guardians of the Galaxy sort of vibe. Boo, the characters had agendas and chemistry that actually worked. One Star-Lord broke out the birds and bees with a green alien who had the same childhood as him. A fast-talking raccoon raised his baby geranium. A great criminal is a brick, but he's good at it. And all their skills work together to escape a menacing foe's clutches. A million-year-old antagonist wasn't cast by a teenager, by the way. Here, we have none of that gold. The cast actually take pleasure abusing one of their own for the sake of comic relief. The humor is on par with Wreck-It Ralph. The scene where Claptrap craps bullets reminds me of when Vanellope mistaken the word duty for duty, and you don't find even a lot of teenagers laughing at that. Video game movies have a big reputation for being infamous, and Borderlands doesn't help, wasting a perfectly good genre with miscast characters, a monster of what they call a story, and forgetful humor. This film gets a D on kiddie movies. Don't look that website up.